Underline perspective. Because not only can you have a perspective, but if you think of, all right, let's take real estate. Can you see that the owner of the home who's trying to sell it has a different perspective from the buyer? Has a different perspective from the real estate agent. See, and the contradiction or the irony is where the humor could come from. But we're going to show you that not only can people have perspectives, but so can inanimate objects, and that can be really fun. Now, when I came home from my World Championship speech, as some of you know, I worked at Bose Corporation, the stereo speaker company. I used to sell the Bose Wave radio. I came back, and this coworker walks up to me and says, "Congratulations, Darren. You are so lucky to get up in front of an audience and speak like that." Lucky? Come here. You have no idea. See, so many people think you're born with it or you're not. You're born as a funny person or you're not. You're born as a great presenter or you're not. And it's not the truth. See, what this woman, my coworker, saw was the end result. She didn't see the beginning. And a lot of you might see a comedian on TV. You're seeing the end result. You're not seeing the beginning. So let me take you back to the beginning. As I mentioned in the speech, I was driving down the road listening to Brian Tracy, and he said, "What would you dare to dream if you knew you couldn't fail?" I thought, I'd be a comedian. How cool would that be? Someday, go to the Tuscany in Vegas, have a $1,000 pipe and drape. You gotta dream big! But seriously, I thought, how cool would it be to make an audience laugh and earn a living at that? That would be the ultimate. But then all of a sudden, that little doubting voice said, "But that's not you, Darren, you're not funny." But that wasn't the question. The question was, what would you dare to dream if you knew you wouldn't fail? So let me ask you a question. If you wanted to be a comedian, who would you go to for advice? A comedian! Oh my gosh, isn't that logical? Doesn't that make sense? So guess what I did? I went to my family. Stupid, stupid, stupid. If you have any dream, any hope, any desire, don't go to your family for inspiration. Unless your dad's sitting next to you. That's Go to someone who's done it. Because they think differently. So I did go to my family, and when I told them about my dream, they compared me to Jerry Seinfeld. Someone just thinking about it to someone at the top of their profession. That's not fair. But it's real life. That's what they thought. And they thought they were doing what's best for me. But then I woke up. I said, let me ask a comedian.